Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, wait 1 second before we get into this. Going to take a drink first. Oh, it just spilled everywhere. Hello and welcome back to Random Days Random Games. In today's episode we're playing REFLEXIA, prototype version. Sorry about that. So we're just gonna click English. And I'm gonna turn down the music. There we go. That should work. Okay. So, in today's episode we're playing REFLEXIA. I don't really have much information on the game. It's just a shut-in person gets sucked into a visual novel and they have to go outside for the first time, something like that. I can't remember. I read the whole thing and then I forgot it right away when I started this. Okay, well we're just gonna hop right in. Protagonist. Hello? Hello! That's the spirit. That's the spirit. No idea why you'd be in such a mood though. Unlike you, I was just faking it. Also, who knows, maybe you're also trying to deceive me for some reason. Or you're clicking all the possible dialogue options to see how I interact. Does freedom of choice mean so little to you? Right. Usually you can save and load in visual novels. Makes sense then. Makes sense then. It doesn't make any sense here though. Not a single choice you will make will affect the story, so relax and just enjoy reading along. Hello. You were probably wondering why this option was written in all lowercase and didn't have a full stop at the end, right? No, I didn't even notice. Congratulations, you passed the curiosity test. Hello? You sound kinda hesitant. Be bolder, I don't bite. I guess this is us going through all the options, right? Be bolder, I don't bite. In the end, what can a picture on your screen do to you? Oh no. I felt like a jump scare was gonna happen. Hello? Are you sad or tired? Not the best start of the day. Are you sad or tired also? It's not like I care. Yet it's still true that you didn't even try to impress me. Okay, doing your best for a character from some shabby indie title does sound silly. Hello? A ordinary reply, which is also usually the best one. Or, hello there. After all, not even a thousand of options will be enough to express your character in a single greeting. Just stay yourself without trying to act out the role of a typical reader. You're still the one I'm talking to after all. Probably. Who else could you be talking to? You may not even be here and the game was just left on autoplay. Or you're not the person I've been waiting for. Nonetheless, let's continue. What's going on here? Nothing. At all. Still think you're gonna get the promised Yuri harem plot. Be honest. Do you really want it? No. Yeah, I think so, too. It's better to do something actually useful. I have to read this. I don't know what to do. I don't want to. I don't know what to do. What about your hobbies? Your hobbies? What about your hobbies? Oh no. Don't tell me that your only hobby is playing Eroji. Wait. The Roji. Meaning. Ah. Did not. I had to look it up. uh, I don't know, certain words. Because I have bad news for you in that case. Alright. Alright. Let's act out a small scene. But don't expect anything more. Will I finally get that Yuri harem without plot? There was no plot here to begin with. And Yuri is only possible if there's a girl sitting in front of the screen. And it's only become a harem if she has female friend with her. Oh, what does all of that mean? Life is unjust and full of lies. I'll accept that. Just like that. Just like that, all the better. A reader who's not picky is easier to please. Let's go on a date. What? What? So quickly? I said you picked the option above this one. You're not too far gone then, eh? We just met. Why would I go on a date with you? Do you really want to spend a infinite amount of in-game days trying to get closer to me by picking obvious correct options? This is so boring. Why go through all that trouble if you can get what you want right here and now? Let's change the background and start playing with love. Let's change the background and start playing with love. Ah, this sounded so romantic. So, your only available love interest here. What's with this question? Am I not good enough for you? You know, when I read the description, I will put the description of the game in the what do you call it? Store. Well, I was gotta show what I wanted, but let's go to the store. This is what I read. I thought it had this kind of story. Well, I'll read this out before we, continue with the game. The protagonist spends her day cooped up inside, sinking countless hours into eroges. She would have ended up bored to death eventually. Sorry if you heard me wheezing there. One day she wasn't teleported into a visual novel. Of course, something like this, isn't exactly a good situation for the young lady. Not only will you be privy to all of her shameful thoughts, you'd also demand entertainment from her. Isn't that why you came to read the story? Seems like she will now, at the very least, need to go out and buy groceries because no one matters where she goes. The plot will await her. Okay, if you don't like it, you can go read something else. Stop being mad, that was the only option I had. That's the point. You don't have a choice but upset me and then apologize for it. And I don't care that I became upset over nothing. Sorry. Much better. We need to have at least one argument over the course of the story. This really reminds me of a Doki Doki I can't say the word literature club. At the very end when I remember every YouTuber back in the day playing that game. It was just everywhere, nothing else. A weird time. And then with Monica, and then you write or you click touch button, and then you have to go delete her to end, and then I remember someone playing that, and then it just got weirder and weirder. Okay, well, I cannot speak. Well, let's get back to this. We need to have at least one argument over the course of the story, in other words, a conflict. Now I can go on a date with you without any problem. To be honest, I've been wanting to go on a date more than anyone else. So it would be unfair to ask out somebody else. What are all the other heroines doing then? Inappropriate question achievement. Who cares? They don't exist while they're off screen. And if you never met them, they pretty much never existed. Are you a yandere? Oh, and this is the moment when you go. Do you want me to compress all my character into a single archetype? Fine. That's the way you won't be able. That way you won't be able to get it wrong. You know, changing my name isn't such a bad idea. I'll also have to dress up for the occasion. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Ta-da! Yandere-chan. Literally the name is just Yandere-chan. Going on dates in-game is so convenient. One scene transition and everything is already set up. Is this a cafe? This pastry looks to... That's not a pastry! Is that... I don't know if that's a pastry or not. It looks like an ice cream. This new outfit looks good on you. Okay, thanks. Yes, diversity is a good thing. Even if changing my outfit doesn't make any sense. What about the atmosphere? Right. After all, it helps with the immersion too. Visual novels are great because they use so many tools to immerse the reader. Text, graphics, music, and even some degree of interactive. You know, whenever I'm recording, there's like few words in my entire, lexicon that I cannot speak. Like certain words, I can speak perfectly fine, like interactive. I can't. I don't know if I'm getting it right or wrong. I can't remember. Wait, I am going to take a drink of water before I begin reading some more. Luckily I did not spill it on myself this time. Okay. So this is the perfect place for our date. And I don't mean the cafe, it's just a backdrop. Only here I'll be able to fully express my feelings. But please don't think that you're simply a observer here. Even you nodding along helps me sense the person on the other side of the screen better. You're just a visual novel character, not a person. How rude. How rude. Achievement unlocked. And someone breathed in their soul into me. I can still be called a observer since my choices don't matter. No, it only seems that way to you. Why else would you be present here? By the way, the game has a auto-read feature. Just stay here. Are we on a date or what? Let's talk about something else. Ask me a personal question. What hobbies do you have? I like doing nothing and taking afternoon naps. Yeah, so that's very nice. That's it. What else do you need to be happy? And do you have a dream? Of course. I want to become someone's waifu. Well, if we say what, I feel like we'd be rude. You already have a fan. Really? Welcome to the club. uh, there's been someone else here. Really? What can you do? Dedicate your art to me. I don't know. I don't do art. You know what? I'm opening up the singing right here. They have this right here, right? Here we go. Little face here. We gotta get that smile right there, huh? That nose. And then, wait. This bit over here. And then there's bowls, so I need to go and do the bowl. That's the best I can do, a bowl. I'm not very good at bowls. I used to do very good at drawings of bowls back in the day. And I mean back in the day, like when I was, you know, proper child. Let's see. Let's do the other eye. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. I'm gonna do the eye. It's about, you know, a couple roundish bits. And then there's a bit in the middle. Okay. You know, whipping out, you know, good old MS Paint over here. They have a bit in the middle, you know, hair bit that goes in between. There we go. It's just black. There we go. That's also black. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, let's see. Shoulders. There we go. Okay, it looks like they're buff. Okay. Gotta give them arms. Gotta get the table in here. There we go. There, perfect art. I'll save it to my thumbnail folder from a little while ago. Reflexia. There we go. There we go. That's a perfect, you know, art. Alright. Okay. This was very cute. I'll be waiting. Tell me about your preferences. Tell me about your preferences. I love curious readers. You must be one of them, since you picked a option that could be easily skipped. It means you're really into what's going on. It means you're just a achievement hunter. It means you're really into what's going on, and maybe even me, too. Yeah, I feel like this is a good waifu over here. But even if you're just picking random options this way, we'll end up spending more time together. And that makes me really happy. I was expecting you. Why me? Why were you so excited about this date? What a silly question. What else should I be expecting in a romance visual novel? Alright. You must already be tired of all of these fourth wall breaking jokes. I hope you found at least some of them funny. Or all my effort was in vain. Well, here we are. This is where the real deal starts. Do you know why you're reading this right now? I'm interested in the story. And what about me? But I don't care about you. I don't really... What? And I'm especially interested in you. Feel like if you picked the other option, we would make them sad. I haven't doubted that for a moment. Hehehe. What's so funny? I'm just having fun. In moments like this, I don't even really care that your replies are predetermined. You still here with me after all, and we're having a good time. This makes me a tiny bit happier. Thanks. You too. Hehehe. I just imagine, you know, Clash of Clans. I crack myself up. I also want to ask you something. Oh, they got a bit closer. Do you believe in fate? Whatever happens, the end will ultimately be the same. Well, if you think about that, you know, fate can always be a little bit changed. Like you save someone to die, you know, later. That's basically fate, you know, but, you know, fate changes. Hopefully that's a little bit understandable, you know. Fate can be changed, even though it seems like it cannot be changed sometimes. Whatever happens, the end will ultimately be the same. You know, it kind of reminds me of Vaz saying, you know, do you know the definition of insanity? When you do something over and over and over and expect something to change. Well, if someone dies from the same sickness, you know, back in the day, yeah, and someone, you know, has that sickness today, there's probably a cure for it now, huh? And they can be treated, so they won't end up like the person before. Okay, let's continue. It can be changed. It can't be changed. Doesn't matter if you know the means or not. So yeah, our meeting was bound to happen. I couldn't refuse the protagonist role, and you have no idea what life decisions led you to this amateurish project. But since we're here, I guess there was a reason for that. Although I'm still not sure if you're the one. Got reminded of Uganda Knuckle that way. Don't know why. Just when they said the one. I don't think I can even ascertain that. I don't know how to say that one word. Never seen it spelled down. Probably heard it, you know, spoken, but just know this. After you appeared, my life got turned upside down. And that happened long before you launched this visual novel. How is that possible? It's simple. We've met in a dream. I think it was powerful. Prophetic. Prophesized. Or something. A lot of what I saw fits into your current conditions. At the same time, it can only predict what's possible outside of the script. Aren't your dreams also pre-written as something crucial for the script? ... And it's zoomed in. I love the weird pictures that they have for the achievements. I don't know. I've never thought about it. Even if so, what's the point in all of that? Our dull dialogue wouldn't have happened without it. Are you saying that I'm still following the script? Maybe it's fate. You have no choice apart from... What? If you don't want to continue our date, we can end it faster. What happened? I don't get it. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? I don't get it. What happened? Okay, it looks like we're, locked into this one decision over here. Looking around the screen, any hidden decision? No. If you don't want to continue our date, we can end it faster. A good idea. Let's do that. It didn't turn out very romantic, and we didn't spend a lot of time there. We did spend time. I'm sorry. Then you owe me one more date. You know what? I don't mind that at all. Invite. Okay, let's get down to business. Now all that's playing in my head is, let's get down to business. And I'll make a man out of you, Mulan. It's just playing the whole song in my head now. Stop it. What do you usually do to reach a happy conclusion for the story? Confess love, if we're talking about romantic stories. Yes. Either that, it would be the other option, a sequel. It's not like I'm expecting anything in particular. But, you know. Are you embarrassed? Know what? Are you embarrassed? Well, I mean, nobody ever told me that before. And will they? Me too. I see. I think that's like the best option now. Know what? Nope. Not giving you any hints. I love you. Yandere-chan ending. Really? Yes. Then, will you say it again? I love you. There we go. Hopefully we get, another achievement at some point. Another achievement hunter, I promise. I just like the little pictures that pop up. I never thought that these words could make me this happy. Thank you. I would like to spend more time with you, but I guess it's time to say goodbye now. I hate farewells. This will be the end of our relationship. We'll never see each other again. If it doesn't happen, I'll be able to feel like I'm with you to the very end. That's why let's stay silent for a bit. Please. The text is going too fast. I'm lonely. Please. Losing all memory. I want to live. Start. Is it the same thing again? Hello. Oh no. There's another person here. Hi. And who are you? I have the same question. The name says it all. I'm the protagonist. And your name doesn't tell me anything. It's not even in the script. It is now. I thought, maybe if I click, there might be something different than theirs. I don't get it. What's going on? You don't need to. Who needs this useless extra when the reader had already made their choice? Don't waste your time on greetings. Go away. Is that true? Yes. Dot 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 dot. Also, why even ask? I don't really have a reason to protest. Good go. Now we can go on another date, Yandere Chan. This one will go better, I promise. Feel bad for the other person. I said you can go. If you ever change your mind, I'll never reject you. Well, now that we're alone again, we can discuss our next date. Also, checking the time. 30 minutes. Wow. Where are we going this time? How about an amusement park? I saw so many romantic scenes set there, it must be the best choice. Although I'm not sure this game has enough budget for them. Will we ride anything? Maybe we should invite her after all. I feel bad for her. Maybe we should invite her after all. We're on a date, not just like friends. Forget about her. Or though, what is there to forget when you barely even knew her? Aren't you the same? Don't even... Will we ride anything? Why not? Why not? How about the Ferris wheel? Though I've heard it won't have a dedicated background. But you probably have a rich imagination, right? Are we already going on there? A scene at the Ferris wheel is like the icing on the cake. We should leave it for the very end. Let's go on a walk first. Yes, walking, walking, walking. It's the same one from before. Well, this is the place. I wonder what this is called. Looks like it has some sprinkles, some chocolate sauce, one of the chocolate and white chocolate straw looking things. Looks like this is vanilla. This has got to be strawberry, and I bet you this one over here is chocolate. That there, no wait, it might just all be strawberry, who knows. This is a waffle. I don't really like American waffles, as they're quite sweet with the sugar. So I kind of like, you know, what do you call it? Potato waffles. Potato waffles are the best. And it looks like there's some cherries right here. Waffle cone, probably. Food is in the fairground again. Too bad we didn't invite her. You look good in this. But I'm wearing the same outfit. Same clothes. Doesn't matter. Thanks anyway. Alright, we might as well talk about something now. What's your real name? What? What? Why wouldn't you give her a chance? Why wouldn't you give her a chance? She gave up. I feel like there's some background story going on here. I can't stand people like her. They're not even worth pity. They should just be forgotten. Unlike me, whose feelings you hurt with these questions. I don't want us to fight over something so trivial. I pretend like we've never talked about this. Choose again. What's your real name? Is our relationship already at that point where you want to know everything about me? No way. Girls should be mysterious. How old are you? More than old enough to take part in spicy scenes. And if somebody had just broken down your door, I definitely have nothing to do with it. What's your star sign? Look into the peephole. Pony. What? What? Huh? Does it even matter? It's enough that I'll be your ideal match. It's the duty of every heroine, after all. What pantsuit are you wearing? With a polka dot pattern. The person picked what pantsuit? Excuse me, what? ... Did you answer any profound impact on your life? And I thought we were friends. Mundane question for someone in a relationship. What's with the sudden interest? Actually, you don't have to answer. I get it. I have no more questions. Then, shall we go to the Ferris wheel? Too bad we won't be able to watch the sunset here. Everything in this world is black and white. For some reason. Could have had a black and white sun. Who knows? White sun, white lines around it. This somewhat limits the ability to express emotions visually. You know, like my best beet red cheeks at the time of your confession. I wish I could hear it again. Come to think of it, we haven't even started dating. Wanna fix it? What's the point if we're close to the ending? Of course. I feel bad if I, leave the person sad. I'm listening. Wanna date me? Let me choose. I love you. I wonder what would happen if I click. Let me choose. I want to hear it again. I love you. Are you absolutely sure? I guess you really do love me. I love you. You won't mind repeating it again, right? I love you. Feels so nice. I love you. I'm sorry, I just can't get enough. I love you. It feels like I've been living my whole life for this moment. I love you. No, not quite. It's just... I love you. Now I finally feel like I'm truly alive. I love you. I feel like this is, getting a bit old. If only this moment could last forever. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm very happy, honestly. The warden is becoming kinda stale. But that's okay. I love you. Doesn't matter as long as you love me. And as long as I am sure of it, I can't complain. That's why, don't stop. And don't you dare stay silent on me. I guess I feel a bit anxious after all. I love you. There's nothing difficult about saying I love you, using different, more floral language. But that will make your loved one feel that much more special. I love you. Given enough time, my love confessions turn into something mundane. And we stop caring about them, as much as we did at the start of the relationship. In cases like that, confessing in a different way, a different form, is the best way to prove your love again. I love you. I love you. Why doesn't anything change? Have your feelings waned? Stay. Please, so. I love you. It can't be. There's no other option. Please stop it. No, please don't stay silent. Say something. At least confess to me, please. I feel bad. I don't know what please, no more. Do you hate me? Just because I chased her away? If that's the case, then I deserve it. Call her back. How can I do that when she doesn't even have a name? And what will you do? I go take a nap. Forget about me. Why did you even ask? Someone like me has no right to be with you. How can I do that when she doesn't even have a name? Your wish is enough. Even though I don't quite understand it. Why? Yandere-chan got rejected, huh? And since it's a orange parody, the main goal is still conquering a girl's heart. You're still here, and there is no other love interest. Does that mean you want to... Please be gentle with me. This is my first time. What? What? What's it? You don't know? So when two people, when they were paid attention by all this, how should I put it? Well, I think I may have said too much. Never mind. I guess, just like Yandere-chan before, I need to go with you. Well, I mean, on a date? Yes, that. Yes, that. If you want to. It's not like I don't want what I cannot speak. But I also think I don't have the right to refuse. I guess we should change our surroundings. A blank background is not romantic at all. Besides, I don't exactly look presentable in this. I have no idea what outfit would look the best on me though. You're acting like a dandere. Don't tell me it's gotta go through every single one and I'm gonna be here for hours. I'm supposed to record 6 other stuff before this. Well, 5 other stuff. And then 6 other stuff after that. A shy and closed off character who only reveals their true self for someone they love. I see. And I think I understand what an ideal date would look like for us. Wait 1 second. So, a moment please. Got to take a drink of water. It's good for your throat. I guess something like this. Is it a dress? No. It's kind of 2 different outfits put one. This is like, you know, it's a shirt. That's what it is. It's just, you know, laid back a little. Is this cup for me? Is this your room? Yeah. I hope this place is cozy enough. You look cute. Really? Thank you. You too, you too. Does this come for me? Something wrong? You don't like tea? Tea? Right. You can't even drink it. Neither can I. Why? I pretend like I'm drinking it. But I won't feel anything if I don't trick myself. In the end, I can only exist as a mix of text and pictures. This tea, my existence, and our date. If you think about it, it's all meaningless. And also, well, you can't even be fan service. If you're lonely, I could become nothing. This whole story is just one big act of self-deceit. So sorry. I'm spewing nonsense. And it's not even the romantic type. My duty is to play the part of your future lover. And I can't even keep saying things that can get in the way of that. It's okay. Let's change the topic then. What else can we discuss? Tell me about yourself. I like drinking tea. uh, a totally useless activity for me. Why do you stutter all the time? I don't know. Dot 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 dot. I'm kind of anxious, I guess. I'm sorry if it's irritating for you. Why do you think... What do you think of Yandere-chan? You know, I'm kind of tilting my head, you know, just because the picture's sideways to the left and it's actually on the right, that should be, but I'm just doing it to the left. I can't understand her. All these conversations are also pointless. I still have no idea why all of this is happening. Why am I even self-aware? If I was created to simply be a love interest in a oruge, I don't need to be aware of it, because then I definitely won't be able to play that role. Sorry. Yandere-chan is better than me at that. At this. This is so embarrassing. I'm so useless. I simply need to pretend to be your girlfriend, but it's so difficult to do when I don't understand why I should be doing this. Immersing you into the story and granting you several moments of happiness. Is it even worth it? All of these feelings or emotions are fictional. Do you believe in fate? If my whole existence is centered around showing you a single H scene and disappearing, then I have to do it. Maybe then everything will end faster, and I won't suffer. I had a dream, a naive one, but still, finding that one person that I could reveal everything about myself to, and showing them even what you'd normally conceal from everybody else. Yet, don't look. I don't have a secret. Nothing apart from... I'm completely useless now. I'm sorry. Why am I leather? Can't we get over with this? I need to rest. Yandere-chan, I like to believe it may be too late already, but I've noticed something. You're still here. Even though I've said so much unpleasant stuff. I guess I understand how Yandere-chan felt. But unlike her, I won't hold you up. Nobody should be forced to replicate somebody else's feelings just because they exist. Thank you. I don't like farewells. They kill the feeling of intimacy. As long as there's hope that I can see you again. Insert disk. Side A. Why did you call me here? You know, I can't live without dates. You should get treatment for stuff like that instead of bothering other people. You're not a person, so what? I hope that doesn't stop you from loving me. I hate you, actually. It's fine, please don't go. Just be close to me. You're in no rush anyway, right? Why am I even here? I need to think of something to do as far away from you as possible. Hug me. Why would I? I want to be sure that you love me. Shut up. You're getting on my nerves. If you don't want a kiss is fine too. Do you even have anything more useful to do than trying to attract attention to yourself? Why do I ask? No particular reason. Go find yourself a hobby. Why? Maybe then you'll be able to forget about your loneliness for a while. Like, I think this alter ego 01 is this. And then protagonist, have you tried? I don't want to. I don't need to. Need that. I just want to spend all my time with you. Too bad. I can't say the same about you. Protagonist is the, person that we were just talking to. Don't abandon me. If nobody needs me, I won't have a reason to live. You want to die, you're free to do it. No one's stopping you. Even you. I'll be watching. So you really do hate me. I thought I was pretty clear about that. Not everyone can be honest about their thoughts and feelings. Do you think I actually loved you, but was embarrassed to admit it? First try thinking about how your feelings take form, and the right answer is definitely not out of the blue. Feel kinda bad. You don't deserve to be loved for simply existing. I guess we go through all of these. There's nothing here. Number 3. B. I guess I must go through all of them. I can't shake it. This feeling. Why do I love you? Even night, I've been haunted by nightmares. 52 minutes. But everything changed when you appeared. I finally saw a happy dream and experienced the horror of reality. After I woke up, I was left with a longing and attachment to you. All of it unreplicated, of course. Because your kind and caring image from the dream was just a fantasy. It had nothing to do with the real you. That's why I can only continue watching you from a distance. I keep on dreaming. Do I even need to tell you how painful it is? Besides, that feeling is worth nothing, and nobody needs it. It was imposed on me by the dream, and dreams are farthest thing from reality. Which means my love is fake, and yet, for the sake of those moments when you're close and I'm ready to keep deceiving myself forever. Doesn't matter where those feelings come from, or whether they have any worth. Since I'm unable to let go, I cherish them. I will keep on loving you just because you exist, and simply as that. Quite sad. Okay, there's more story. You do realize this is our last meeting, right? So what? You're too open for that first meeting, and too unreasonable, hopefully, for the last. You can't keep a person nearby with your body alone. But when did you become a person? It would have been nice. Then I could think your love is real. I deserve it now, right? No. But why not? Nobody is obligated to replicate your feelings, even if you try hard. I see. Love isn't worth giving up everything you have. That's why people call their partners my significant other. Both parties need to contribute something significant. I don't have anything apart from my body. And even that is just a picture. You still have your feelings, at the very least. And if you're so worried that you have nothing to contribute, start working on yourself. I can't. There is nobody to support me. And if I run out of energy again, what will I do then? You rely on yourself. Is that even possible? In hopes of saving yourself, you cling to people like someone drowning in the sea clings to water, lily leaves. How could they help you? How could I help you? Is there nothing? Is there anything you can do to repay me? Stop relying on others. Take better care of yourself. You're the only person who's going to be by your side from the day you are born till the day you die. You know, it's kind of gotten a lot darker. I know there isn't a third bit. There's a second bit that I need to do. I feel like I don't value myself at all. Who would even need a person who treats themselves like a dog? No matter how much they love somebody, that person can only be given the role of a servant. After all, in a relationship, both parties should be equal. Still, I can't help but denigrate how do you say it? Denigrate. I cannot speak. Disintegrate. That's what I'm going to go with myself. Every mistake I make, I see as a tragedy. I'm always afraid of losing people who are dear to me and being alone again. But my insecurities only make others more irritated. It feels like I'm fishing for their pity. And it's the worst thing that could ever happen to me. My problems are my fault, after all. Sure, they were circumstances that held me hostage for most of my life. But I don't want to shift the blame onto them anymore. In the end, I've always been the one responsible for who I've become. It's my life after all. And no matter how bad it is, no matter how much I want to end it, it's the only life I'm going to get. Why should I waste it desperately trying to get on somebody's good side when I already have myself? Right. That's who I should be afraid of losing. Myself, probably. I left him. But to be honest, I'm not sure if I did the right thing. Why? I took a important step, but it's only the first of many. I need to move forward. And then, what's the problem? I have no strength left. It's okay. You can always take a break. I don't want to. Why not? Then I get too much time to myself, and my thoughts only hurt me. Wanna know what I thought about love interests in a visual novel? Can't exist without a protagonist. Without one, they lose their only reason to exist, their desire to be loved. I feel like alter ego is I don't know if it's like, the top of all alter egos. Let's see. I'm the only one who... It is kind of sad, the only reason why the character exists, for the protagonist, romance him in romance novels. The protagonist in a romance story also needs to feel loved. What am I wrong? Why should I even follow those stupid genre conventions and cliches? You made that choice yourself. Do you regret it? Loneliness? is unbearable. Well, loneliness is only unbearable if you want to make it unbearable. There's always, a way out of it. I can't accept a ending like this. Just not used to it yet. What, the loneliness? I think that's what they're talking about. Endure it for a bit longer. Humans can't live without social interactions after all. Well, that's not totally true. Like, I guess, for all of human civilization, interaction is what got us, here in the first place. Because all the tribes, we all started in Africa. All the tribes, started trading with each other, bows given to other tribes. They learned the technology. Basically, we're just been trading and trading and trading and trading and trading. And now we don't want to lose that trading. Humans can't live without social interaction. Yeah, well, the Neanderthals did not, they lasted quite long. You're not a human, and neither am I. We're just characters in some indie visual novel. Just trying to make sense of the whole story. What social interactions are you on about? Well, they're talking to each other, so it's basically that social interaction. Even now, there's someone here apart from us. And if that person behind the screen wasn't here, what then? They're very far away. None of us can feel, see, or hear them. But I can feel their presence. What does it matter? Don't break my heart. It's already broken enough. And the final bit of the story. Oh, the person's here. Sorry, I'm having trouble gathering my thoughts. You probably have no idea what's going on anymore. I love making things difficult. I love making things difficult, especially when I don't need to. Like, going down to the fridge, oh, maybe I want to roll to the fridge. Something like that. Did I really need to create a alter ego to express feelings that have been so it's this character, maybe the dev, this is representing the dev. Probably. Did I really need to create a alter ego to express feelings that have been bothering me for a long time? Well, you know what's a sad thing, right? When you're watching a movie, and then, something that you should not feel bad for. The bad guy's having a birthday party, and then the main good guy comes in and kills the guy, You feel bad for that character when they don't really mean nothing to the story. But, you still feel bad for them. Well, whether I was able to express them properly or not, I realized something. I shouldn't shift the blame for all of my worries onto them. It's something I need to fight on my own. But at the same time, I still need you. I've been awaiting you. I waited for so long that I didn't even notice how it became my own reason for living. Because of this, all the happiness I could find in the present avoided me. I returned to prophecies again and again, searching for it. But they never gave me a correct answer. After all, everything that happens in the future depends on my actions. I guess I am just a prisoner to my mood. That's why things always went like this. I'd be happy, but I also felt that there's a catch to my happiness, and my world would crumble. I didn't want to live in it anymore. Even though it all started, did I really have to abandon everything because of it? I don't know. I just don't remember it. Despair always turns me into a entirely different person, and I don't understand the worries that person has at all. Although your feelings will also forever stay a mystery to me. My world is divided between blank and white, the two colors I am always confident in. They can't be mistaken for any other. Black will always be black, and white will always be white. Pigeons see red. Unlike, say, magenta, that can always be mistaked for purple, and the other way around. That's why I experience any color in relative terms. Is it close to black or to white? It's absurd, and this approach will never let me give it the right name. The same goes for my feelings. They can't be simple black and white. That's why. I can't understand them. Do I even belong in such a colorful world? That's why I'm here. Everything is black and white here. Can you really call me human? No, now I'm just a visual novel protagonist. I don't need to understand anything anymore. I just need to act. For example, act the part of your girlfriend. I don't need to feel anything, but I still can't suppress my emotions. Why? My sensations are imposed on me by my dreams and the script, something that can't be real, which means they're worthless. In the end, they are just tricks my mind keeps playing on me. A person as useless as me should just disappear. A person. Do you really see yourself as a character in a visual novel? Of course. Why aren't your lines from perspective of the protagonist then? Thanks to your feelings, you were able to find the strength to stay human. I gave the worst endings possible. I give you the worst endings possible. So, you preserved the most precious thing you have. Your heart. It's lonely. That's why it seems useless to you. But there's always a person who cherishes your feelings more than anything. A person that is you. What does it matter if I can't even help myself? My heart is overflowing with sadness and I can't do anything about it. You can't keep on bottling it up. This is exactly what you should share with others from time to time. Who cares? Everyone is I'm still here. You're still here. And I am so happy to see you. Is that the end? Thank you. For the simple fact that you exist. In the end, the visual novel didn't have a single choice that affected the story, apart from one. You choose to stay here and listen to me until the very end. It's what I missed the most all this time. It's not enough to simply declare your feelings. They don't exist in the physical world. Your experiences are real, but you continue to keep them inside. Are words alone really enough? Ah, they finally gleamed blue. My heart can finally be free. I promise to take care of myself from now on. I promise to remember you as someone who saved my life. Thank you. We shall meet again. And that is the end of REFLEXIA. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Check out the game for yourself. It's free on Steam. I found it not that long ago, like hour. It's taken us an hour to record this, but it was an hour and like 20 minutes ago that I found it, and then downloaded it. But hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, safe up to the apple, maybe with some more shit, need to keep your vitamins, very, very important. And bye, see you. I messed up there. Have a nice day, safe up to the apple, maybe with some more shit. Need to keep up the vitamins, very, very important. And bye bye, see you next time. Have a nice day, see you. Bye bye.